What a way to open the season for Bayern with a 6-1 victory. Let's get right into it. Welcome back to Talking Bayern, the one-stop shop for Bayern Munich content on YouTube. Today we'll be doing a reaction and review of the game between Eintracht Frankfurt, the season opener, and what a way to start the season. Before we go into observations, let's go into starting lineups. So for Bayern, we had Neuer net at the back, Alphonso Davies, Lucas Hernandez, Upamecano, and Pavard. In the midfield, Sabitzer, Kimmich. On the attack, Musiala, Muller, and Gnabry with Mane up top. For our opponent, they went with Kevin Trapp in net, Ndicka, Tuta, and Toure in the back. In the midfield, Kostic, Sau, Rowe, and Knopf. And in the attack, Götze, Lindstrom, and Rafael Borre. So some observations from this game. Kimmich opened it with a great free kick, and Trapp couldn't get there in time. Maybe the smoke might have had something to do with it. I don't think it would have been just like based on his perspective from the net. But there was a lot of just flares, not flares, but smoke going off. So that might have played an impact, but I don't think it really should have. I don't think that's a fair excuse for them. And Pavard scored shortly after with a scatter in the box. Muller didn't get a good connection on it, and then just kind of came up to Pavard, who got to it and banged in the bottom left past a few Frankfurt defenders. So that was a great finish by him. And then Frankfurt scored after a header hit the crossbar. And then just minutes later, Gnabry and Muller had that excellent 2-0 chance, which had to be a certain goal. I mean, they were well behind all the defenders. Gnabry slowed it down a bit, didn't have the perfect pass, to be fair, but really you can't make any excuse for Muller there. He should have had that one. There's really no reason why he shouldn't have scored. So obviously the Frankfurt defender kind of made a late tackle. You could kind of say he made a great tackle and that saved the goal, but also I think that's just Muller's fault there. So obviously we didn't score on that one. And then Gnabry had an excellent cross, and Mane smashed it with his head for 3-0. And it was just a party at this point. The Bayern fans are obviously going crazy. Kind of ruined Frankfurt's opener. Obviously, they won the Europa League, so they're buzzing to go into this game. This kind of brought them down to earth a little bit with a smashing from Bayern. But Musiala scored to make it 4-0 after Muller excellently put it across the crease for him to finish. Great goal there. Muller obviously recovered from that first mistake. And then Gnabry added another before halftime after squeezing one past Trapp. And obviously, it was an incredible half for our forwards. Musiala, Gnabry, and Mane especially were playing so well. It was 5-0 in the first half, and Bayern were just smashing the Europa League champions. And then after a back pass, it was honestly just painful to watch. Neuer fumbled the ball and gave it up for an empty net goal for Frankfurt. It was obviously a sloppy pass back to Neuer, but I mean, he had 2 different touches there. He had to do better at that one. Don't try to dribble past that guy in that situation. I know he's usually good in that situation, but Neuer's looked a bit shaky so far this season, I won't lie. So that was definitely a sloppy touch. Painful to watch, but the grand scheme of things, it really didn't matter. Musiala scored the last goal with some great footwork and placement past Trapp. Just showing that he is the real deal. He should be starting for us. I've been saying this for a long time, and I'm not the only one that thinks this, so I'm not going to claim that I'm the only Musiala fan. But I really do think he should have been starting for us last season. But now there's no excuses. He has to be starting for us. I mean, this attack with Musiala, Gnabry, Sané, and Mane. Coman too. I think Coman's the last choice for me in this attack. Despite how much he's being paid, I really do think he is our least talented attacker. Obviously, he's still really good. But just compared to the other players we have, I think Coman should be on the bench. I think that's where he should be unless he has some crazy form. But obviously, my man of the match has to go to Musiala. There's plenty of other options here. To be fair, I thought everyone had a pretty good game. Maybe not Neuer from the mistake, but just it's hard to criticize the team after a 6-1 victory. So I have to give my special credit to Musiala, who had 2 goals. Obviously, Muller had 2 assists as well, and I think Gnabry had a very good game as well. So hopefully you did enjoy this video. It's obviously a great way to start the season. So looking forward to the rest of the season. As I said before, I think this could be a very special season for us. No Lewandowski doesn't seem to be a problem so far. I mean, look at how much goals we scored against Leipzig and now against Frankfurt. And these are 2 pretty solid teams, so I think this will be a special season for us. I'm calling it now. I think we're going to be Champions League champions at the end of the season. Hopefully that comes true. But if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, Mia Samia.